Good morning.
I'm Azeem, and I'm here to continue the session with payables as I said. So this is how we receive. As we have seen everything, here this is the application through which we receive the material. So let's consider that we have received the material. So now we are going to pay. So this is done through accounts payable. And this is the second part in our cycle. We have 3 parts in the cycle here. So we are done till this. We had everything set up except payables. Payables have to be set up so that it can be paid. So now we are here, payments. And that we do through AP, as Sasi said. So AP is nothing but account payables, that everyone here knows. So, okay. Can anyone tell me what these account payables do? Yes, Sanjay?
Sorry, repeat the
What does account payables do? What does module do?
receive the table.
When you are receiving the material,
Receiving the
you want to pay
material,
the
you want to
amount.
pay the amount to the
Yeah, the payment is carried out through this payable
This
module.
Yeah.
So let's proceed with the discussion. So this is what I felt is the statement for accounts payable. This is a module of Oracle applications that help in paying and clearing of the invoices. And then this is the best part here. Supplier is not the normal supplier as we see in the market. It's not that someone supplies the material. In payables, Oracle considers anyone, let it be an organization, let it be a person, or let it be anyone else, who gets the payments through this module is considered to be a supplier. And as we have seen, so this supplier has to be defined. Once the supplier is not defined, then you won't be able to pay through this module. Oracle needs every information to be stored. So we need to define our suppliers. And this supplier is not just shared by this payables, it even is linked with this purchasing, payables, assets, and project account. These are the modules that use this supplier table. So let's proceed with the discussion. So supplier can be anything, material supplier. Our employees as such are suppliers because they will receive money from our organization. So they are again suppliers. So they can be any type of a supplier. Yeah. So now we are paying, right? So methods of payment. To do something, we have some methods. The same way in payable, we have payment methods. And can anyone name out what are the methods? Pardon please?
check, cash,
Yeah, that's right. And
wire and electronic. Wire and
yeah, that's right. We have cash type of payment where we give cash to the person. We have a check kind of payment where we have a bank account, we have a check document, and we will give the check to the supplier. And you might be remembering what a supplier means. When I tell supplier, it's not any supplier. It's the person who gets payment to this payable model. And electronic media, as you all know, you can transfer your account nowadays on internet and through wireless telephonic kind of thing. And yeah, this is good. Process flow in AP. So let's see what are the flow. So the process starts with, as I said, supplier need to be there in our tables. Without a supplier, we won't be able to pay him. So we will enter the supplier into our tables. So what may be the next step?
invoice.
Yeah, that's right. Entering an invoice. Once we have a supplier, now he has purchased the material. Shiva has purchased the material and asked me to pay. So I enter the supplier name. The supplier will definitely give me an invoice. And that has to be entered here. And once we enter the invoices, that invoices are validated. What do you mean by validation here? Validation here means you have received, you had a purchase order for consider 1,000 goods, right? And in return, you have the supplier has sent you just 800 goods. And then this invoice here raised. Invoice for 1000 was raised. And here the validation, this is what we have to do. We have to modify this to 800 and let the supplier know. And this is called validation. We are checking whether, cross-checking whether the purchase order and the material received and the invoices so raised are everything okay. And this is done here, and then the next thing is, if the validation pass, if this is clear, it is validated, we do the payment. That's so obvious. Once we accept, validation is nothing but we are accepting, yeah, your invoice is correct. We have accepted, we got this material, so we have to pay. And once we pay, obviously, GL is always there. GL has to be updated with the accounting information. So